Hello, little people. Mr. Bruce back with you. Today's book, Owen, a story about a mouse with a blanket. But before we get started, eyes watching, ears listening, voices quiet, body calm. All right, Owen. And that's Owen's mommy, I think, or the neighbor. Find out. Owen, and that's him right there, had a fuzzy yellow blanket. He had it since he was a baby, and he loved it with all his heart. Fuzzy goes where I go, said Owen, and Fuzzy the blanket did go where he went. Upstairs, downstairs, in between stairs, inside, outside, upside down. Owen said, Fuzzy likes what I like, and Fuzzy did. He liked orange juice and grape juice and chocolate milk and ice cream and peanut butter and applesauce. And you know how you could tell he liked it? Because it was all over him. He's saying Fuzzy's messy. The neighbor lady looked over the fence and said, Isn't he getting a little old to be carrying that thing? Haven't you heard about the blanket fairy? Well, his parents hadn't, so she told him about the blanket fairy. And they told him, that night, put Fuzzy under your pillow. In the morning, when you wake up, there'll be a wonderfully, positively perfect, especially terrific big boy gift waiting for you in its place. Just like the tooth fairy, kind of. That night, Owen stuffed Fuzzy inside his pajama pants and went right to sleep. He didn't want anybody getting his blanket. No blanket, fairy, said Owen in the morning. No kidding, said his mother. No wonder, said his father. There was no blanket to take. Owen's mother said, Fuzzy is dirty. Fuzzy's torn and ratty, said his father. No, he's perfect. And to him, he was. He was the perfect blanket. He played Captain Plunger with him. Ooh! He helped him become invisible. Bet you can't see me. And Fuzzy was very helpful when it came to nail clippings and haircut trips to the dentist, everything. Anywhere he was nervous, he would take his blanket and it would make him feel better. The next door neighbor said again, he can't be a baby forever. Try the vinegar trick. What's the vinegar trick? So she told him. What is the vinegar trick? When Owen wasn't looking, his father dipped his favorite blanket into a jar of sour-tasting vinegar. Owen sniffed it and smelled it, and sniffed it and smelled it. Oh! Then he rubbed the corner all over his sandbox, buried it in the garden, and dug it up again. And it smelt good as new. They would not get his blanket away from him. Well, as the years went on, Fuzzy wasn't fuzzing anymore. But he didn't mind as he got smoother and smoother. He still wore it and dragged it everywhere he went. He sucked on it, he hugged it, he twisted it. He did everything with that old blanket. What are we going to do, his mother asked. School is starting soon. You can't bring a blanket to school, said the neighbor lady. Have you tried saying no? Owen's parents hadn't, and she told him how you can say no to your child. Owen said, I have to bring Fuzzy to school. No, said Owen's mother. No, said Owen's father. He buried his face in Fuzzy and started to cry. He would not stop. He wouldn't go to school if he couldn't take Fuzzy. Don't worry, Owen's mother said. It'll be all right. Then suddenly his mother said, I have an idea. It was a wonderful idea, positively perfect, especially terrific idea. I know how we can make this better. First, she took out her scissors and she snipped and she clipped and then she sewed and she snipped and sewed some more. What was she doing to his blanket? Snip, snip, so, dry your eyes, wipe your nose, hooray, hooray, hooray. What was she doing with all those little pieces of the blanket? She made handkerchiefs from them. Now he carries one of his not-so-fuzzy handkerchief with him wherever he goes. He makes parachutes. He throws it in the air. He blows his nose with it. He sniffs it. He puts it in his back pocket. He can take it with him everywhere. And the next door lady doesn't say a thing. The end. Wow, that was a good idea. So here are all the different handkerchiefs that he has to take to school for different things he can do with them. What would you do with your handkerchief? All right. I'll be back tomorrow. But remember, be good to your parents and wash your hands. Bye-bye.